Thank you, DECA Advisors. Hi, my name is Sarah Sunny and I'm the CEO of our company, CardiTech, and my two fellow partners are...
Hi, I'm Natalie Thibault and I'm the COO.
Hi, my name is Samantha Stein and I am the CFO.
And we are an ESP group from Wakeland High School in Frisco, Texas. I'd just like to preface this presentation by saying a great thank you to all of the judges that are grading our papers and judging our presentations. It means so much to us in a year with COVID that we have overcome so many adversaries together, and DECA is an amazing organization that is extremely united. The fact that we were even able to present something to judges at the International Career and Development Conference, although it is virtual, is absolutely incredible. But the judges are even more incredible for taking time out of their days to watch our presentations. Now, I'd like to give an executive summary for our product, the Life Pump. So the main reason that we decided to create the Life Pump, which is a nanodiamond battery pacemaker, is a very personal one. As for me, it was that my grandma, who has diabetes and low blood pressure, has been through so many health conditions and so many issues, and seeing those implications on her daily life truly motivated me to do something about it. Furthermore, my great aunt has had many pacemaker surgeries, and those come with many complications themselves. So seeing those complications firsthand and the implications they had on her life really showed me that our product can do so much good and change the industry itself. Now, the pacemaker industry, despite its crucial role in society, has not changed its design elements since 1973 and is long overdue for a new, innovative update. We created CardiTech to address this issue. CardiTech is the general partnership between its three founders with equal equity among each. And our issue is the Life Pump, a new and evolved pacemaker that uses recycled nuclear waste and nanodiamond batteries while upgrading in size, weight, and battery life in comparison to a normal lithium pacemaker. With this product, we revolutionize the structure of cardiac pacemakers everywhere and reduce the needed amount of surgeries overall. Next, I'll hand it over to Natalie for an amazing overview of our problems.
Thank you, Sarah. So that top left picture that you see is an image of a current lithium-ion battery and what it looks like today. This battery, while in the body, will last anywhere from 5 to 8 years, and then it will need to be replaced through a surgery. Now, with any surgery you get, there is that chance of a complication of some sort arising. So the more of these surgeries you're getting throughout a lifetime, obviously there's going to be a heightened risk of complications. Now, with all of these surgeries comes the problem of cost. The cost of a pacemaker replacement surgery today costs $37,000. And so these first two problems really go hand in hand, because the more pacemaker surgeries you're getting, the more you're going to have to pay with that heightened risk of complications. And our last problem is regarding nuclear pacemaker technology from the 70s to early 80s. While this technology just really heavily increased the lifetime of a pacemaker, it ended up doing more harm than good, and people found that out because the battery was powered by plutonium, which is a radioactive chemical element that is very, very harmful to the body. And so scientists tried to find a way to encase these dangerous substances from entering the blood. But while doing this, they created what you can see on that bottom picture is a very bulky casing, which was not 100% effective. So this was what ultimately led to the discontinue of nuclear pacemakers. And now I'm going to let Sarah go to her segments.
So discussing our customer segments, we really want to stress that our pacemaker is a pacemaker for all, no matter the age. However, our primary market are patients that are 50 years and older, primarily because they do have the heart defects that we've discussed, and they've already been through the process of having a pacemaker. And seeing that our product, when given to a patient that is in that 50 years and older age bracket, we will see a sudden shift in their lifestyle and first-handedly see the implications of what our product does and the amazing work we can do. On the other hand, our secondary market are children born with CHD or congenital heart defects. This is because they are a fresh slate. They have never had pacemakers before and have never dealt with the complications, meaning that we can truly see the scope of our product and how much good it can actually do with somebody who hasn't actually had a pacemaker before. And we can also see a normality in these patients that are so young and see a really nice long lifestyle for them. Next, I will be discussing our unique value proposition. Now, the Life Pump is a very unique product for many reasons. First up, it has the nanodiamond battery pacemaker, which lasts 28,000 years. Now, this does so much good as it reduces the surgery requirement and it lowers the lifetime expenses. So it is not only good for the patient, but it is also economically friendly. Since it lasts 28,000 years, we will see that we don't have to get as many nanodiamond battery pacemakers as many think we do. So we can use this same battery and many other battery pacemakers that we want to use in the future. Additionally, our product is environmentally friendly as it reuses radioactive waste by converting it into clean energy to then be put into our battery, as Natalie kind of discussed previously. Next, I will go ahead and pass it back over to Natalie to discuss some of the solutions to her key problems.
As Sarah stated, our product will require much less surgeries. In fact, the Life Pump only needs one implantation procedure that will last a lifetime. And with this procedure, your risk of complications, your risk of your body rejecting the device, all of these things are drastically, if not completely lowered, because the replacement of a battery or multiple devices having to be replaced is just no longer a worry anymore. And you're also paying the amount of just one surgery rather than multiple throughout your lifetime. And you could almost say that we're taking this nuclear technology from the past and giving it a new and innovative update, because the Life Pump will be a nuclear pacemaker, but it will weigh a third of what models from the 70s did. And its casing will completely shield anything dangerous to the body. And that is because we use the nano diamond battery, which utilizes a synthetic diamond casing, and that just will completely shield and encase all radioactive exposure to the bloodstream and the body. So no harm will be put in your body's way while utilizing this product. Now I'm going to look into our channels of advertising. CardiTech's first form of advertising will be through medical journals. Now, since 68% of doctors utilize medical journals, we want to really target our product towards the most prestigious sources that there are. So this would be the New England Journal of Medicine, the American Heart Association, as well as the BMJ Heart Journal. And as a quick reference, it'll cost us $3,160 to run an advertisement 24 times in the New England Journal of Medicine. Second, we have medical brochures, and CardiTech will sell 12,000 of these brochures holding information about our product, therefore further advertising it. And this will also be in the time frame of our first year of business. And lastly, we have Google Ads. Now, we will be spending upwards of $42,000 on Google Ads. And the reason that we want to place so much emphasis on this form of advertising is really just because Google is one of the most powerful sources we have to market the Life Pump and get it out there so as many people as possible can know about it. Now I'm going to talk about distribution. The Life Pump is produced and created in our factory in Nagoya, Japan, and from there it is moved to the US through a company called Usin Air and Sea Services. And once the pacemakers have successfully landed in the United States, they will be personally delivered through our CardiTech sales representatives to a hospital, and they will be delivered completely ready for implantation. We really pride ourselves on this personal deliverance because CardiTech is a personal business, and we want to ensure that our patients, our customers are getting the best possible quality devices that they can get. And we can do this personal deliverance because CardiTech will be non-international in the first 4 years of business. Now Sam is going to take over revenue streams.
Thank you, Natalie. I'm going to start off the financial portion of this pitch. First up, we have revenue streams. We have a selling price per unit of $20,000 and an expense per unit of $11,000. This expense covers things such as labor and raw materials like our nanodiamond battery. This leads to a profit per pacemaker sold of $9,000, which then leads me to our profit margin of 47%. We plan to sell 21,000 units within the first year. This covers 10% of our targeted audiences covered in customer segments. Now, this 10% actually does not cover the 1.5 million people in America that already have pacemakers and might be looking for a safer alternative. And as our company grows, our units sold will exponentially grow. Now, within the first year, our sales revenue is $378 million, and our profit is $189 million. This means that we are making $189 million in the first year alone. Additionally, we start planning to sell internationally after the first 4 years. This is because we know that after 4 years, we will have most of our targeted audiences in the United States and will have the resources and money available to start selling internationally. Now I'm going to move on to cost structure, specifically distribution. Distribution totals to just over $500,000. This covers everything Natalie previously mentioned, such as our rent for our factory in Nagoya, Japan, our shipping, and our personal delivery people, which I will also cover a little bit in human resources. Now on to our customer acquisition costs. These also cover things Natalie stated in advertisements, such as medical journals, Google search, and brochures. The total expense amounts to just over $48,000, and our customer acquisition cost is $4.62. Now I'll be talking about startup costs. First, we have research and development. This covers things like pharmaceutical, technological, and healthcare. Those three things all fall under that $100,000. We also have machinery, legal fees, and PMA approval. This stands for pre-market approval. This is a thorough demonstration of the safety of a Class 3 medical device. We will submit this demonstration to the FDA for approval, and once we have that, we are actually able to sell our product on the market. Our total startup costs amount to just over $420,000. Now, I'm going to be talking about human resources. In the first year, we will hire 150 technical factory workers and 2 sales representatives. We're able to hire 2 sales representatives because they will personally deliver our products, because most companies and hospitals who will buy our products will buy them in bulk. Also, as the demand for our product expands, so will our workers. Lastly, our total expenses for everything that I've previously mentioned go just a bit over $4,780,000. The last thing I'm going to talk about today is key metrics. This is an overview on a company and me restating everything I've previously said within the past couple of minutes. First up, we have our profit margin of 47%. Next, we have our annual revenue for the first year, which is $387 million. Now we have our net profit margin, which is 43.8%. We also have our year 1 expenses, which I just mentioned is just over $4,780,000. And lastly, we will be able to break even within the first year. I'm now going to hand it over to Natalie, and she's going to be talking about our competitive advantage as a company.
Thank you. So with the Life Pump utilizing such futuristic technology, we're able to gain this effortless advantage compared to companies such as Medtronic and Pacemakers and CardiTech Pacemakers, Inc., which are 2 of the most well-known pacemaker businesses in the industry. And we also gain an advantage by benefiting the environment in a way that other pacemakers just don't, because when you think of the initial purpose of a pacemaker and what it is meant to do, benefiting the environment is just not listed as a priority. But at CardiTech, we believe that you can truly take anything and make it environmentally friendly. And that's exactly what we're doing here. We are not only benefiting the earth and the environment, but just the people on the earth. And we're really wanting to make sure that anybody on here on the earth can live a long life. And that's really what we stand for in CardiTech. Now I'm going to let Sarah conclude this presentation.
So in conclusion, we have a request for financing of $5 million capital investment for a 10% equity stake in our company, CardiTech. As Natalie just previously covered, our pacemaker is something that, and our company is really something that is dedicated to helping our patients. And your health is truly the heart of what we do here at CardiTech. Finally, I'd like to just say another thank you to all the judges that are judging our papers and presentations. It means so much to us in a year with COVID that you've taken time out of your day to do something amazing. Again, you can contact us at carditech@gmail.com for any questions that you have that we will be happy to answer. Thank you.